and this is BrandIT. We'll just be chatting, and this is BrandIT.
Hey, how are you today? I hope you're all well. I hope you're all safe. And if you live in Nigeria, you know what I'm talking about. I hope you're all gearing up. We have another election to go. So get ready and let's go. Okay? It's a country, it's a brand, and that's who we are. We are relentless people. We believe and we will continue to believe. So, welcome to another episode of BrandIT. My name is Julia Okujax, and I'm here to tell you. I had told you last week that we were going to talk about the names, but I took a step back and thought about it. How do we talk about the name without talking about the what? What are we doing? What are we doing? Last week, we got a lot of feedback from people who liked this story about Mama in Ojaba, and I'm still waiting for my friends, Yoruba-speaking friends, to come tell me what's Ojaba, how to pronounce it properly. Because I really do honor my memory of that lady. Because she really distinguished herself, and she didn't have to, but I guess that's who she was. So every business wants to be the customer's first choice. I know I'd like to be my customer's first choice. I'm sure you would like to be too, right? Now, part of what we'll do to be our customer's first choice is to grow a brand among every other thing that you do, but what is one of the first things that you must think about? What are you giving birth to? What are you birthing? What is the brand? What have you developed? An idea, a service, a product that can grow organically and possibly become something else along the line, or series of different things. What marketing experts would say are line extensions. What is the thing? So, as they say in social media, can we start with the good part? What are you developing? Who are you? You could start from, let's say, food sharing. I have quite a few friends who do food sharing. You could start from food sharing, and then you become a full online supermarket, or maybe a real physical supermarket if you want to. You could start from producing great ready to use palm oil, and then from there you become a full scale restaurant, or you become an expert in exporting palm oil outside this country. Nigerian palm oil is one of the best palm. Yeah, I'd say it without any shadow of doubt. Yes, we produce some of the best palm produce in Nigeria. So it starts with the what, with the who. Who are you? What are you? What is that thing you want to brand? It's a service. It's a product. It's maybe thrift perfumes. That is a category I discovered recently. And why they call it thrift is that it doesn't come with the box. It doesn't come with the box. I believe that's the reason why it's called thrift. So it comes a bit cheaper. It could be, oh my goodness, people who fix shoes, or fix computers, or sell computers. There's so many things that we start off with, or maybe people who started off with selling phones, and from selling phones they became experts at repairing phones. So that's how you start off with something particular. That is the what that you've given birth to. So when you wake up in the morning and you say, okay, I'm going to start a business, and my business is going to be selling phones. But along the line, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to learn how to repair phones, because people in my area don't really have so much money that they can, buy new phones all the time. But they can fix phones. And I can also fix phones and sell, refurbished phones as well. And that will work very well. So you're now deciding very clearly, what kind of product am I birthing? What kind of product can it become? There's a saying that morning shows the day. Now, your morning, where you start, how you start, can have a really strong effect on how the rest of your brand life goes, you know. The other thing is like, why did you start this business? There's some businesses I know for sure that I do not have the capacity to start, not just not have the knowledge, but I do not have the patience or the personality, you know. The people I know, and I'm throwing no shade at all. The people I know who know how to do FX marketing. There's one, my niece, and she does it perfectly. She does it without any stress. Now, once she starts talking to her, I'm like, what? What? And she'll tell me, oh, Auntie, you know, I'd like you to do this, I'd like to do that, and get that. You can make tons of money, but man, she just knows how to do it and what to do, you know. And there are also people I've met who know how to do this network level marketing. And I say to them, you know what, I would really love to do it, but I don't have that many friends, so how are we going to do it? You know, and I don't have that many friends just because I don't have that many friends, not because I don't like people, but I just don't have that many friends, you know, and you have to have many friends and you have to be able to talk. Now, put me behind the camera or give me a microphone or ask me to coach or ask me to consult, I can do that. So is your personality suited for your brand? Because that will actually make a big impact on the what that you come up with. Now, other question I want to ask you, why did you choose that business you're doing? Yeah, that one that you're doing right now. Why did you choose it? Some of us are monitoring spirits on social media, you know. We go around saying, oh, this person is doing this, so maybe I could do this. This person is doing this, maybe I could do this. You can copy successfully for a while, but if it is not organic to you, it's gonna end. It's gonna end, and it may not end very well, you know. So ask yourself if you have the resources, the idea. Remember, we are solutionists. A brand has to solve a problem, you know. So you have to be a solutionist. You have to be solutions minded. So what problem are you solving and how are you solving it? That will differentiate you. What resources do you have? Who are the people around your table who can give you good advice, solid advice? Are you even that kind of person who is willing to take advice? And do you have the funds? Not just financial money, but do you have a funds bank, ideas bank, you know? And who is behind the brand? Are you a micro brand? Many of the brands that we talk to are micro brands, but they're growing, they want to grow. Are you a mega brand, in which case you have a whole shed load of people who are building and managing a brand for you? Are you a local brand? Are you a niche? Are you regional? Are you national? Are you continental? Do you know who you are? Let's start with that first. I've given you a lot of questions to think about, you know, lots of things to chew on. Ask yourself those questions, and then when we come in the next edition, we will talk about the naming ceremony, because by then you would have decided who you are. Until then, I'll see you next week, and keep shining like the star you are.